Hello guys, today video is on a new story which is about a David. This story is basically how David can get can remove how David remove their fear and distress and convert it into a dedication and focus personality. Okay, so let's start the story. So David was a very extremely active boy, and he is actively participating in co-curricular activities. Okay, co-curricular activities. So there was a time after 2 or 3 days, he was just sitting in their backyard, and he was so deep in thought that he he is completely sorrow that time. So there was a father is on site, and their father says, "What happens, David? Why you are so sad in this time? Is anything happened to you?" And then the David says, "No." David says, uh, "No, Dad. I am become very sad because uh, one of my friend, whose name is Mate, he scores more than me in maths, and my maths was marks is a very less than in completion of Mate. Okay, so I am little depressed, and I not find a way to overcome it. This. Then their dad says, "Okay, uh, please relax for some times. Let's drink water, and I will come after 2 3 minutes, and I will tell you a story, tell you a whole 3 lessons which can make you all feel better, and you are going to improve in future." So David says, "Okay." So after the David being chill at a uh, level at comes at their origin state, then their dad says, "Please drink water." And after drinking water, the dad says to David that on next day you are going to college, and I will assign a soccer game. I will I want to I want to invite Matt in a soccer game. Okay, go and invite go and play against Matt after completing class. So the the David was going on to a next day to the college, and after going to college, after going to college, after completing the school's college terms. Then David was David David playing against Mate, and in the match, David plays really well because David was very excellent in soccer game, and he's actively participating in extracurricular activities. I already said to you. David was plays very well at the time, and he scored near about 3-0. He win by a 3-0, and Pierre Finn Matthew was not placed really well, and he just lose their game. Whereas David was playing really well, and after coming to home, David tells every single stories to their dad. Okay, then their dad says, "What you learned from today?" So David says, "I think I have learned that uh, everyone has their own scope of goals." So their dad says, "Yes. Now you find your lessons that everyone have their own talent, and everyone can excel anything with the proper focus." Okay, proper focus and proper determination on a particular thing. Just like you are really well in saucer, and he is really well in math, so there is no way to comparable anything to anything. Okay, so their dad says, on next day you are going to college, and observe what Matt did all the time. Okay, in college. So the David goes to the college and he observing Matt on every single time. And after uh, observing, he comes to home and he says to dad again that David was that that David was so focused with their math. They are all time calculating their math ways, and he counting their flower palettes, and he counting their bend trees, mango in the trees. Means he's always counting and doing math in every single thing. So their father says, "What you learn today? What is your second lesson?" Yes, yes. I think David says, I think I don't observe the thing, but what is the second lesson? So their dad says, the second lesson is that everyone, if you're doing the things more happily, more courteously, more naturally, then he start believing you in your nature. Rather than you have to doing hard, if you are doing something on really daily basis and you are feel very interestable at that things, so it begins in your nature and you will be also improve so much. So uh, their dad says on next day you have to walk 3 into of your original work, and if you put 3 into work, 3 into hard work in your math, then you should also make your make your anything that you want to make. So David says, okay, on next day I am surely and I am fully motivated and I am on next day I am going to doing hardcore study. Okay, so the David was okay at that time. So on next day David was working so much hard and he does not read for 3 into, but he has completed 2 into of their work, and after this the head was paining, so he just sleep at that time, and he was not completing the 3 into task, but he is done. Okay, so after he just sleep, and their dad was gently they was gently throw the water in their face and says, David, it's a dinner time, and you wake up. So after wake up, uh, their dad says, what you learned today? So David says, I am not learning today. Then their dad says, you are learn today that lesson. If you are doing something, if you are want to doing something that is not lovable, then you should have to start to love the things. Okay, it means if you are love to study, then you have to love and you have to start it to love to the study. And if you are loving something, uh, then it's good, and if you are not loving something, then you should start to love the things, if you want to make the thing. So love is a essential part. So that's a story, guys. After this the David was forward focusing started forward focusing on everything, and he's also eliminate their doubting and stressing and everything with a complete positivity in the mindness. And extremely important things that he is now understandable, and it is really okay that David was now on the track. So that's the story was today for guys. The story is very simple, and the story is all about the today motivation of the story is that if you want to if you want to focus on one thing, then you should love the thing first, and don't compare anyone to anyone's skills. Okay, if someone is better in something skills, then you are also better in some another skills. So if you also want to make the skills, then first love the skills and do with proper consistency and proper determination. As Matt was so persistent and so dedicated that he starts on nutrition patterns on daily basis by observation. So that's a very good thing. This is for story for today, guys. So we will meet in our next video. Till then, thank you. See you. Goodbye.